Hi, this is Stefano Pucello from Rycote Microphone Windshields. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager, currently here at the headquarters of Calavitis. We are going to present some products for radiotvlink.gr, and these products are basically the ones that Rycote has been producing for the last 40 years, focusing in particular on some of the new additions that are going to be quite interesting to find out. This is the latest technology that Rycote introduced 4 years ago. As you can see, this is the actual suspension of all the product range where you need to suspend a microphone or a portable recorder. The layer technology, as you can see, is actually called like that because it resembles the lyre as an instrument, and what is allowing is to actually have the microphone suspended and having this kind of movement back and forward, but not allowing the microphone to go on the sides, but also to actually sag. As you all know, the elastics are kind of a suspension that over the time they sag and they need to be retreaded and replaced. This technology is basically based on a DuPont material called Hydro that is virtually indestructible. It's got memory effect. As you can see, I can actually do whatever I want with this and nothing happens, it doesn't break, and it goes back to the original position. And the reason that these samples I'm showing to you is to show exactly that the flexibility of the lyre that could be increased to get to a very rigid one, and that is according to the microphone that you're going to use. So for very light microphone, you're going to use this kind of lyre. For very heavy microphone like an MKH816, you're going to use this kind of lyre that is much more rigid. And as I said, this technology replaces all the elastics, and throughout the product range of Rycote has been replaced for the last 4 years. This is the first product that Rycote launched in the studio environment, and is the Universal Studio Mount. The Universal Studio Mount is going to actually allow large diaphragm microphones between 18 and 55 millimeters to be accommodated in just one shock mount. The way that works, there are 4 screws that you can see here, and this basically can accommodate small microphones, and as I said, up to 55 millimeters. It comes in 2 versions, the USM standard version, that is this one here, and the USM-L, that is the light version. The difference between the two is the lyre. The lyre technology is the one behind a lot of Rycote products that is replacement of elastics. And the reason there are 2 versions is that for very heavy microphones from 450 grams upwards, you need a more rigid lyre, whereas for microphones that are below 450 grams, then you can actually use the lighter version of the lyre. This basically allows the microphone to be absolutely isolated, and the very good thing about the performance is we actually rate up to 12 decibels better than the normal standard elasticated cradles. And the addition this year, and NAMM 2011, was the pop filter. Now the pop filter, as you can see here, you don't actually have it attached to the mic stand, but it attached straight away into the shock mount, in this case the Universal Studio Mount from Rycote. But the good thing as well is universal, so it can actually be attached to any other shock mounts through the same concept of the 4 screws on the USM. This has got the 1 screw that is going to be attached to the rig of the shock mount. Another good thing is that, as I said, as you can see, you can actually put it on the top when you need it and put it down when you don't need it. Another good benefit is that the actual pop can be removed, change, bought a new one, and as you can see, it's acoustically transparent, so that is very good, because otherwise you would actually sound like this, putting my hand in front of my mouth, whereas with this kind of acoustically transparent open cell foam, that is not going to happen. And again, because of the introduction of the pop filter, we actually created a bundle that is the USM along with the pop filter, and it's called the Rycote Studio Kit.